Welcome to our Rolemaster Actual play session. Ain't No Place for a Hero is a campaign set in the world of Duyranaki, the continent of men. A gritty, cutthroat world where politics, sorcery, religion, and commerce are all intertwined and reign supreme. Treachery and murder both come cheap, and characters need to be both smart and ruthless to survive. We hope you enjoy our story, and, as always, may the dice roll in your favor. This is episode 157 of Ain't No Place for a Hero. The party have decided to turn their attention back to the secrets of Tarak Nev, and now find themselves exploring the terrible Dead City. We pick up the story with our heroes returning to the foul tunnels beneath the ruined temple, and a horrible shock for Grey. Hello, I'm Chris, alternatively known on this channel and in this game as GM Chance, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our story of this evening. The tale that we're telling, the story that we're weaving, its name is up on screen. It's called Ain't No Place for a Hero, and it is a tabletop role-playing game. The system we use is an old system going all the way back to the 1980s, and it's called Rolemaster. Here are the faces of the 8, it's a very large party, the 8 characters that are in play in our game. We have 5 players in our game. 3 of them are currently online. We're expecting our 4th player, Alex, any second now, and we have 1 player that is not joining us this evening. That's Giles. We will hear from the players of those faces in a minute or so to introduce their characters a little bit by way of a question. A bit about their background or interests or hobbies or whatever, just to flesh out those faces up on screen a little bit more. Before we do so, and I'm sure everybody who listens to this channel knows what's coming next, it's a sincere thank you to all of the people that follow us online, that subscribe, that take an interest in our game and in our story. It really is appreciated. Thank you very much indeed. Just a quick reminder, I mentioned this in our game just recently on Sunday, but I'll do it again now. Our other campaign, entitled Twilight of the Old Order, has finished. We played our last session some month or so back. We're getting together on Sunday, December 14th, for an epilogue session. Myself, the players are getting together to talk about the game. The players are going to tell me a bit of a yarn about what happens to their characters immediately after the game finished, and then we'll get some questions, both from the players to me, perhaps the players to each other too, but also potentially from people like yourselves, our viewers and subscribers. A number of people have indicated they might be keen to come along and type some questions in as that epilogue session plays out. So, if you're enjoying both this game and perhaps the other campaign that, as I say, has just finished, you might be interested in joining us on Sunday, December 14th, that's 2025, to take part in our epilogue session. If you are, please drop me a line or get in contact in some way on social media or whatever, and register your interest, and we'll set you up with a Discord link. Thanks very much. Okay, with no further ado, we are going to start off with Graham this evening. Graham is going to introduce his 2 characters for us. Graham, take it away, please.
Right. character was prepped. Okay, first character playing is Neathanol. And right. The most impressive or formidable. I'll go question one. The most impressive or formidable enemy your character has faced. I think Well, I mean, within the knowledge and the bounds of this game, probably is the TPP as a whole, in terms of its reach and what has it inflicted on her personally. Quite a lot. In terms of deaded many times on this current mission. However, if she were to name her enemies, that probably would be number one. Second would be a group called the Black Embrace, who what's the Black Embrace, wasn't it?
Yep.
Who are a secret society who she has rubbed shoulders with, and who are responsible for the death of her former partner and many of her friends, and who she only very narrowly avoided falling foul to. She has killed in reply some of their members that she tracked down in a different city, but they're still the main guy is still out there who she needs to track down. So yeah, that would be her number two, I think. Turning to Etienne. High stakes situations, valuable treasures found. I think, how does your character feel about the balance of power in this world? He is aware of why there is a balance of power, but he is set upon this earth to tip it as much as he can in favor of freedom and love in a kind of 1960s vibe that he's got going on. So he's there to spread the influence of his deity, and she has particular interests, and obviously so he will try and tip that balance as much as possible. And he's aware that there needs to be a balance, but he's certainly set upon this world to try and tip it in the direction of Aphrodite as much as he possibly can.
Nice one.
Passing to Aidan.
Hello, I'm playing two characters tonight. The first one there is Gray, and I'll answer the first question for him, which is, how does your character handle the pressure of high-stakes situations? He just hits his way through it. He uses violence and a giant axe and thinks on his feet.
Excellent.
Yeah. Chopping is how he does it. And then on to my next character that I'm playing tonight, and that is the very handsome Demos, who I'm not really playing much tonight.
No.
Unless he wakes up again. But I will answer the question for him, which is, what is the most heartfelt or difficult farewell your character has experienced? And that would be saying goodbye. Well, not even saying goodbye, losing his sister. I think it was hardest because he didn't know it was happening. It was unexpected, and once she was there, and then she wasn't, and then there was this big hole in his life, and he was kind of thrust into another situation where he had to start looking after another person of the same, another girl of the same age as his sister, and he just had to kind of pick up the pieces and keep going because he was a soldier. Yeah. He didn't really, I don't think he's ever probably dealt with it properly, and I think it probably comes out quite a bit when I don't know, I think when certain situations arise where he thinks there might be a way to find his sister again, I think it all bubbles back up again, and it's quite intense. I don't think he ever forgave himself.
Do we need to find Demos a therapist?
I think we do. Do you think there might be one somewhere in this place?
Sure. There are a few people that could, do something with your head anyway. Yep.
Yeah.
Probably stick it on a spike, but yeah. arguably that has solved his problems.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Should we hear from Pete?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Nicholas could have been his therapist.
Could have been. Could have been. Careful what you wish for, Demos. Careful what you wish for.
Good, I'm Pete. I'm playing 2 characters tonight as well. The first of which is Leif. And the question for Leif is, what's the most sacred or revered place your character has visited? So, the party was really, when we arrived in this part of the world, we sort of got sponsored by the House Petrides, I think I'm saying there, yeah, and from Ely, because we sort of met up with their son, and that's actually where we met up with Demos. And we were the champions of Ely because we won sort of a game there, and the Costas Petrides charged us with taking going on pilgrimage or taking his sort of what's the word, the tribute to the Oracle of Pytha, near Manta, in the Bay of Manta, sort of thing, which was a really sacred site. It was the place, I think, the final resting place of the spear that was used against Roldan on the sort of the son of God figure in the Roldanic religion. So we were, very lucky. We were on his ship and we travelled to Manta and travelled overland. Was well taken care of by by him, representing him there. It was quite an honour, and we were taking his tribute to an annual pilgrimage sort of thing. And we got to this most amazing, the Oracle of Pytha, which is in this huge tower, just a really tall tower, which is quite an amazing experience and such a privilege to be there. And to, we had sort of questions, and it was a good opportunity for our party to sort of ask questions of the Oracle, and that she might be able to give us insight into the influence that our party had been feeling, some sort of divine influence. We'd had some of us had sort of white auras or white mist stuff at night, and some of us had dark ones, and we're sort of there's divine stuff going on with our party, and we just it was an interesting opportunity to get a read on that. So we're really lucky to go and see this oracle. Unfortunately, at the time, whilst we were sort of having our interview with her on the top of this tower, those sort of divine sort of things started to happen. I think it was to Leif actually. And he started glowing, or sort of white mist started coming off him, which alarmed people. But particularly this oracle, who I suppose was in tune with divine things, and she decided there's something scary about us, and she ran off the tower. And so we got accused of trying to assassinate her. We absolutely did not try to do that, but it sort of ruined the experience somewhat. Anyway, that was a very sacred and religious place for us to do. Didn't end up very well. Anyway, the other character I'm playing tonight is Mithan, and the question for her is, what's the most valuable or rare treasure your character has found? Well, it's a very nice item. She likes using her lightning sword. So I think we were in Krapilin, which is where the party started. This is way before we started recording. I think we were in the Sears Tower, which is where we were flushing out a group of bandits, and we did quite well at that. And one of the items that we found was this broadsword that Mithan still uses. She's attuned to it, and it's got, I think, a +5 sword. But the amazing thing is that when you do a crit on someone, you get the opportunity 3 times a day to cast a shock bolt, which is an offensive. She's not a offensive magic user. If you know what I mean. She's not used to, she's a channeling user. Channeling users don't tend to have attack spells, directed spells like Kyros does. So her having an opportunity to be a bit sort of attack spellish she quite enjoys it actually. And a couple of times, I think there was that undead giant or ogre or troll that we've just fought outside the gates of Tarak Nev, where I believe that was the shock bolt that actually did, finished it off. So it's a useful thing to be able to do.
Definitely. Excellent, Pete. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. And I'd almost say a little bit of a lore flex from you. That was a very impressive description of Pytha. And you got to love it as a GM to have players that listen and actually soak up the lore of your world. So where's my little here we go, my little golf clap there. Thanks, Pete. That was yeah. It's always pretty cool as a storyteller to hear people lapping up the lore and remembering it. One two comments I'd make on that. First one is for viewers and listeners of the show who's going, I don't remember that. That was, of course, sadly, quite a long time before we actually clicked record and actually recorded these sessions. So we started recording these around episode 60 or so of this game, and we're now at episode 157 or thereabouts. And this incident with Pytha happened certainly sometime before episode 60. So yes, not recorded. One tiny piece of clarification. Actually, there was no white or black coils of mist on top of the tower. There had been the night before, but actually on top of the tower, you guys look perfectly normal, but the Oracle just took one look at you, screamed, and if you remember, the Oracle behaved quite oddly. Like she was anyway. She took one look at you, screamed, and jumped off the 1,200-foot tower that you were on.
Yeah, sorry, I got that wrong.
Sure. We now have our fourth and final player for this evening. Welcome, Alex. How are we doing? I hope we got sound. We don't have sound. Do we have sound? Hello, Alex.
Hello. So sorry I'm late.
No problem. All good.
Are we?
We are
Can you
going.
hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Delighted to hear you.
Oh, I've got internet issues now. Invercargill internet. I'm having some internet. I might have to switch to my phone. I'm sorry.
Okay. We can hear you just
Oh,
fine.
hi. Sorry I'm late. We just had the most epic day, and yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
like good. Yes. So sorry I'm late.
No problem. But you can hear us, and we can hear you.
Yes, I have a bit of delayed internet, so I might have to switch to my phone because of the hotel internet. I'm sorry.
Okay. See how you go. Are you in a position to be able to introduce Keros?
You're frozen. Bother.
Oh, looks like we have.
Yes.
Oh, you okay? So there is a delay. Why don't you introduce Keros and then maybe say a couple of words for Tarquin, and then while Pete's doing his description, that might be a good opportunity for you to switch to your phone. Does that sound okay?
Yes, sorry to be a bother, and sorry I'm late to
All
everyone.
good.
Yes,
All good.
absolutely.
Cool. There's Keros.
Right. So I play Keros, and she is a very powerful weather mage, and she has a very important person with her who is Keros the cat, who is a well-loved member of the team. Now, I asked for these questions to be repeated because I love them so much, and now I'm going to look at them for the first time because I've just got back to the hotel, and I am going to pick. What am I going to pick? Probably the most unexpected or surprising event your character has experienced, which, funnily enough, is death. Yes, so we haven't. We are going to do a little side quest on that, and we haven't got there, but Keros unfortunately lost. Well, she's quite impulsive and quite keen to protect her teammates, and probably hasn't learnt that just because you could doesn't mean you should. And although, to be fair, the final death blow was kind of just happened. It wasn't an action by her. She happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time with some squirty death juice. And her teammates spent an incredible amount of time, money, energy, resource in bringing her back to life, which was so lovely because it meant she was a valued member of the team. we won't talk about death. That is absolutely a side quest that is in the works with the GM about actually what Keros did experience, if she experienced anything at all. I mean, who knows? It's death. We don't know, right? So, yes, stay tuned, gentle viewer.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Did you want to say, and appreciate there's a heck of a delay for you, did you want to say something about Tarquin as well?
Look, I'll give it a go. I'm always quite conscious on speaking on behalf of somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I will try and I can't remember what I answered last time for him. Sorry, I'm just looking at the questions, literally just in the door. What would be something I would feel comfortable answering on Giles's behalf? Obviously, very happy to be corrected by teammates because I don't want to get this wrong. Oh, maybe I answered that last time. Oh, no, I didn't. How does your character deal with the burden of their past mistakes? So Tarquin is a very confident, charismatic, young, perhaps not overly life experienced half elf, and I think he might potentially not do well with his own mistakes. I wonder if he might deflect. I wonder if he might look for excuses. I don't know how much ownership he would take of his past mistakes. He is a thoughtful person, I believe, and I wonder if, you know, as you age, you kind of look back and go, oh, maybe I didn't do that very well. I wonder if that might happen for him. I don't think he would take responsibility wholly for past mistakes, even if it does rest on him. And that's my view. And I'm very happy to be corrected on that.
Nice. I think that sounds superb. Good stuff. Thank you very much indeed, Alex. I'm conscious that you've got to switch to your phone, which is better connectivity. Very opportune time to do that, as Pete is going to tell us what happened last time, just before he does. Those are the characters that are in play. There they are, with their names up on screen. Pete, over to you to describe what happened last time. We'll probably just stick to this map if that's okay, rather than jumping in between, but I might be able to jump in with an image or two, perhaps. And away you go, Pete.
Thank you. So we're in Tarek Nev City of the Dead. We're here to recover a sword, which we're hoping will help us in our future quest. Last time, we were right in the middle of something. We had just spent the night and we were just off to back to this temple to try and recover the sword, and we'd gotten into a fight with these sort of shadow creatures, and that's fine. And Keros had gone upstairs to shoot from above. We hadn't heard from her, and just at the beginning of the last session, we'd run upstairs to see her in the grasps of this. Oh, thank you. This creature here. Very odd, quite a big sort of bat-like creature. He was upside down, hanging from the ceiling, and was clutching her as Leif and Gray desperately ran upstairs. So that's where we started last time. We'd sort of informed people from outside had seen, and we're sort of trying to coordinate the party with communication. But it was So Gray and Leif were really keen to get straight into it and attack this thing before it jumped out the window, we thought, and flew away or scrambled away with Keros. But lucky for us, and I think it was sort of, refreshing to see one of the monsters in this game sort of screw it up a bit, really. I mean, it's probably doing quite a tricky thing. It was grasping Keros and sort of hoisting her up a bit, and I think as it tried to jump for the window, and as it tried to jump for the window, it sort of dropped her, as well as that put it off its jump as well, and it stayed in the room and just jumped next to it, which was like, oh, thank goodness. But the important thing was it dropped Keros, so she was safe. We were moved up on it and we're going to engage it, but it was pretty quick, and it scrambled out the window, went up onto the roof, and we sort of just wrote it off as like, okay, pretty scary, and that could have gone a whole lot worse if it hadn't dropped Keros, because we don't want it, we don't whisking away with her. So I think we were lucky then. Kiros was unconscious and a bit damaged, so we did a little bit more healing then. We'd just done some resting up, but we needed to do that again because we couldn't have another member of our party down, especially Kiros. So Greg cast an ice wall, I believe, which was fantastic because we blocked off the stairs up to the next level whilst we rested, because we then now not feeling particularly safe from there. Filled up our water and did rested up a bit. Kiros came awake and we were ready to go again back to this temple, which is where we'd seen that the sword we're after is. So we carefully negotiated our way back through this really creepy and scary city and have come back to the temple where as on the map now, there's a very, very narrow sort of a U-shaped corridor, and we're in the right-hand upright of the U, as it is here, just coming down the steps, and we know that to the left, as we came down those steps, there was a door where we've been down here before, where our adversaries were. There seemed to be 5 sort of dead clerics, priests, or whatever. I mean, this is an ancient city, so they've been sitting at their table for who knows how long. We, in our previous encounter, got rid of 3 of them, so we're aware there probably are 2 left. The door was closed. We were hoping they were just going to be sitting back at their table in that little room. Gray very bravely volunteered to open the door, and as he opened the door, and we all heard a shout from inside, and we're assuming he's attacked. No, we don't know. We just don't know. But there was a shout from inside, so probably not good news. Problem with this corridor is it's quite narrow, and that was the problem before. So we tightly packed in. I think we're up to date.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. And yes, there are the characters up on screen, and in between when we last played, which was Sunday, and today is Wednesday, I have just updated the lighting. So Kiros has a light, Etienne has a light, Mithan has a light, and Tarquin has a light. And just for good measure, I've put floating Demos floating above Tarquin. So, and there is one other light here that was thrown by Gray. Not such a great throw, and the stone that it was on didn't go that far. It just bounced down the tunnel. One just quick point of qualification for the GM's point of view. Leif, you cast light on those other characters, the ones I've just mentioned. Where on those characters? At which point? Like, I know it's on a stone, but where is it on Kiros? What's the point that you touched on Etienne? The same with Mithan and Tarquin.
I guess it makes most sense to be on the top of their head.
Okay. All right.
I mean, Leif would have consulted with other people if there's an obvious better place, but that's where it's going to move the least, and I suppose that's where it's got best coverage.
Okay, great. And yes, indeed, as you, and thank you, you preempted me to mention again, just for people's benefit, this is a very tight, narrow tunnel. You can you can force your way past somebody, but it does require a good amount of your movements. Trying to recall what we said last time. I think if a character deliberately presses themselves up against a wall, another character has relatively unimpeded movement past. However, if not, I think it was restricted by 50% movement, perhaps. Well, let's go with that anyway. It's a tight, narrow corridor. The figurines on screen don't quite represent that because it's too fiddly otherwise to put the figures in. But it is actually your characters are a bit bigger than that, and it is a bit narrower than that. On that point, short weapons in this corridor operate just fine. So Gray's hand axe, Tarquin's short sword, no problem. A long weapon like a broadsword or a longsword have a negative 25, and long weapons or bows operate at negative 50. It's very that's not a crossbow, but a longbow or a composite bow would operate at negative 50. It's very cumbersome to deal with long objects in this very enclosed space. I think that's it. We've had a very long intro for various reasons for this evening's session, so we are a bit delayed in starting, but we are now underway. Before we do, however, my usual question, any qualifying questions, anything that's not clear for anybody? Going once. Going twice. Excellent. Well, if you're as curious as I am to see what happens, let's start the game. And we go straight into rounds, perhaps not surprisingly. We're rolling initiative. Any changes to initiative that I need to be aware of? Going once, going twice.
Etienne would cast if he sees a baddie.
Uh,
I don't know what's going to happen between now and then, but yeah.
okay. But we'll stick with as is. Oh. Okay, done. Thank you. Okay, Neathanal, you are back here. You've just heard someone shout, and Grey is in the doorway. What do you do?
I think she'll continue to cast right now.
She's casting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, preparing, I mean.
Done. Okay, great. Fantastic. Thank you. Next. The next to act, amazingly, is Grey Roughwinds. Now, Grey, you've got some information that anyway, we'll pick it up with you. What do you do?
Well, he would not stand in the doorway. He would move. He would back out, and he would want to tell everybody what he's seen, and try and get out of the way.
Okay. So, you have...
So he would try to communicate. Trying to remember, was there 4 of them that he saw? Or was it just 1? Oh, I can't remember how many he saw. I think there was more than 1. He would probably say, "I've been hit. My arm is useless. They're coming. They will be coming." And then he would move and try not to get in the way.
Move to where?
He probably would have to come slightly. I don't think he wants to be in the way by backing into people, so he would probably come forward a bit towards the camera, but not too far. He just doesn't want to be
About there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that you probably are all aware of, I'll just move him off that, is Grey dropped his hand axe. So his hand axe clattered and fell to the ground. Okay, Grey, that's like essentially no movement. It's a step, so you really didn't even expend any movement. You've still got, by doing that, you've still got probably 90% left to act. Is there anything else that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. He is nervous about anything coming behind him. He'd quite like to just cast an air wall, like further back before that. Yeah, just behind where that little dead creature is. Probably a little bit further back, just in case he needs to back up. Oh no, close. Yeah, there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just going to cast one of those.
Okay.
Just to stop anything.
Okay. No prep. Give me a roll.
No prep. Foolish move. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Okay. Mumbling, not the dead arm waving, but the other arm waving.
Okay, so plus 15 to this roll.
Oh, he got a 2.
He got a 2. That is a natural spell failure.
No.
Not a great start to the night, guys. Not a great start to the night.
Let's come in again. Let's start over. Start recording.
Start again.
It was all a dream.
It was all a
Hooray.
dream. Hooray! Now, the good news is this is not an offensive spell, but it is an open-ended spell. If you roll high, like 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, you get to roll again. And if you do that again, you get to roll again. So you want a very low roll, please, Gray. Give me a roll, please.
All right, I'll do my best. 63.
63.
63.
Got it. Apparent inconvenient distraction causes caster to cast a useless spell, but not lose the spell points. Stunned one round. I'm going to make that next round because you've essentially acted this round.
Okay.
So Gray, you are now stunned one round. Could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Next.
He's still got a shield, doesn't he?
He does, actually. Yes, he does.
If he could just have that up in case anything comes around the corner.
So he is facing this way, correct?
No, I think he's going to face the area where the creature's going to probably come out of.
So his back is here. His back is this way.
Back. Yeah.
Okay, so his
For
back
now.
is towards the camera. Okay, cool. Brave man.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Next. Leif, you are next to act. You are back here.
So he can see what Gray's done, right?
He's heard and he's seen that Gray has dropped his axe. He's heard Gray say whatever Gray just said, and that he's lost use of his arm, and you've seen Gray stumble back over the remains of this body. Yes.
Cool. What does he want to do? He is going to move up one. He's going to push past Mithan, I think, and say, "I'll replace Gray." Is what he'll say.
Okay, so as we just said, kind of one movement. That's essentially your movement, shoving, wrestling past Mithan. That's your move. Okay.
Yep.
Done. What did I say before? 50% movement. No, I said 50% movement earlier on. I think I might be going back of what we said originally, but I can't remember. So he has 50% movement, more than 50. He still has 50% movement. He's pushed past Mithan. What does he do with his remaining 50?
He will sort of ask Etienne if he can move past him. So he'll move past Etienne if Etienne lets him on Etienne's turn. If that makes sense.
Yep, done. Okay. Cool, done. From down. Gray, all of you, from down the corridor, Gray, behind you, the way that your back is facing, Gray, there is that terrible, terrible familiar sound. There is something down there, Gray. There is something behind you.
Cool. Not quite far away, right?
Tarquin, you are next to act. You're at -30 to all your actions.
If I could also, if I could just seek some advice from the team.
Sure.
My priority is to keep Tarquin very safe. for his owner. So I would like him to do absolutely nothing, but appreciate any advice, if I may.
Great. Yeah,
What spells-
crowdsource.
What spells has he got?
Don't know. Yeah, I
I'll-
don't know how help.
Do you have his spells, or do you want me to?
Yes, I do. Distractions, Phantom Face, Self Healing, Mind Door, Speed, Escaping Ways, Mind Door. I don't know if his spell is going to be. He is. Sorry, GM, where is he in the lineup?
He's
Please?
at the very back, and he's holding
And
his balloon, his demo-shaped balloon.
Cute. Is he? And he's heard.
All of that.
Okay, so I guess preparing. He needs to prepare, doesn't he? I need to remember that because Keros doesn't. He needs to prepare.
Okay. He's going to prepare this round.
Unless anyone has any.
Yep. I can put his, if it's helpful, I can put Tarquin's spells into the main game chat.
I do struggle playing.
No.
somebody else's character.
Sure. Coming.
Conscious of looking after them and doing, being true to the character.
Yep.
He can't teleport other people, can he? He can only teleport himself.
I think Mind Door is self. Let me just check.
Okay. His spell lists are coming into main game chat now.
Leaving. He can do himself. Yeah, no, he can pretty much do himself.
Yeah. Good handy.
I mean, I would say prepare, but really open to anybody else's input. Healing. He's got confusion.
Yeah.
Might be helpful. Beguile.
No, I reckon prepping's good for this round, and just have a
I'm having a look now. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Prep, please, GM.
Okay,
Thanks, Pete.
done. Keros is next. Keros, you've just seen your boyfriend cry out, perhaps. I don't know if he cried out, but certainly drop his axe and stagger back. He's facing you. And he's told you his arm doesn't work.
Welcome to the club. And she's sorry. Just point her out for me, GM.
Doorway is here.
Yeah.
So doorway is here. She is here. Ray is here. Not that she knows this, but Gray has just pushed up here and is kind of trying to push his way past Etienne, and you don't know what's going on behind you, obviously.
And the doorway, what does she notice, or do I need to do a perception? Anything?
The door is where she is standing now. It is open. It opens inwards, and it opens. It opens. Can I open it without? Let's see if I can do this. No, I think I'm going to give the game away. Maybe. No, the door opens this way, so it goes inwards and to this side. So the hinge is here.
She is going to be very brave and while maintaining safety for herself, so she's not impacted. She's going to lean around the door. She is going to rapidly assess what's in the doorway, and she is going to use her 1 a day ring, which is a slaying attack, and she is going to cast a gonna a shock bolt, please.
Okay.
On the sorry.
Okay. She peers
And she's
into.
gonna pull back afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, so she just peers around the door. She peers around the door, and she sees the following. I'm going to put it in main game chat because there are now 2 people that have seen it. You see this terrible figure. You see half of this terrible figure. So the person has moved off to the side. So you're only going to, from your field of vision, you can only see half of them. They have moved over. So if you're peering around the door, peered this way, they have moved out of the direct line of sight of the door, and you can only see half of them. So you'll have half a target on them, unless you wanted to move more fully into the room. This is what you see.
Don't want to move more fully into the room because
Okay.
that's dumb.
Okay, this is what you see. Coming. That man thing, or half that man thing there. So they will get 50% cover on your shot. I'm not didn't ask for a perception roll. There is not a lot of light, but there is enough light coming in to get a glance at them. But they have moved, perhaps sensibly, out of directly in front of the door, and you have half a view of them. You may fire if you wish.
Yeah, I'm going to fire.
But they have half cover, just so you know.
You keep saying that, so maybe I shouldn't fire.
No, go for it. Up to you.
You've said it 3 times, so now I'm like, oh, should I do it? No, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
With my slaying attack, please.
Now, you haven't, just to describe what she's done, she's come up to the doorway and she hasn't crossed has she crossed the threshold to look inside?
No, she's doing a little peeky peek.
Okay.
And she's not putting herself in like full range, and she's going to pull herself back and...
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Give me an attack, please.
With the slaying attack, yep.
Sure thing.
Okay, did I say all the right things? Let's go. Oh, wow, that's a 2.
That is a automatic spell failure.
Amazing.
Now this, unfortunately, is an attack spell, so this is a more serious spell failure. Keros, you want to roll a really, really, really low roll. Really low roll.
I'm going to get now. I'm going to get a 99. It's such a good day. Oh, yep, I rolled a 90. Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go back to the inn.
I think I mentioned something about a field with flowers in it and ponies and an ice cream truck, and actually, do we have to be doing this?
You did last session. You absolutely...
Do I consent to this?
You absolutely did. So, Keros.
Yep.
You did yourself a mischief there.
Mm-hmm.
Severe strain causes caster to misfire. Caster takes 5 hits and is stunned 3 rounds. You've just taken damage. Keros, you need to see if you remain awake.
Again?
Yep, happens every single time you take damage, and you're stunned 3 rounds, and you lose the spell points.
I don't have a pen. I can't.
It doesn't work like that.
I just can't. I don't have a pen, okay? Okay. Do I need to roll again?
Just a second. I just need to
sorry.
remind myself how this works. Pain intolerance. You have a low pain threshold. Every time you take damage, you must make a resistance roll versus your own level, modified by triple your self-discipline bonus and by the number of concussion hits as a negative modifier to the RR roll. If the roll fails, you fall unconscious. Got it? Cool. I understand what that means, even if you don't.
Don't.
What is your self-discipline bonus, please?
Self-discipline is plus 13.
Well, that's good. Times 3. So you get plus 39 to this roll. You are 10th level. You
Yes.
need to... You took 5 hits. So that's... so you get plus 34 to this roll. Keros, you need to beat your own level, 10th versus 10th, which is 50. 50 minus the 34 that you get for those bonuses. You need to roll better than a 16, actually, Keros. Can you roll better than a 16?
Well. Okay. I don't. Yes, I can. 64.
Okay. So, Keros, you, because of your brush with death, no, your death, you are incredibly poor at dealing with pain. And this blast of pain goes through your mind as you completely and utterly screwed up that attempt to fire at one of your foes. And blinding pain goes through your head. And just for a second or so, the black light spins through your head. You think you're about to pass out. You don't. What do? You're at the doorway. You misfired and you're in pain. You're stunned 3 rounds. What do?
Obviously, apologise to everyone in the immediate vicinity for existing and move out of the doorway and go, yeah, I'm not good at decision making. What do? I just move back and just say, ouch.
Okay, you move back into Leif and basically bump into Leif and Etienne. Okay.
Yes, well, that's nice.
It is nice. It is nice. Can't believe, by the way, you were that high up on the initiative, because you're generally slow, but you were. Speaking of Etienne, Etienne is next.
Hello.
Hello.
Can Etienne cast and let Leif by with a swivel?
10% activity, so squishing yourself up against the wall. Yeah, I'd give you squishing yourself up against a wall for 25%. Yeah, I'd allow that, which would allow you 75% still to cast. Yes.
And so we've got a sort of, I think, if I'm interpreting it right, please tell me if I'm not. So we've got an open gap that he can cast into a known space that he knows. Is that?
As we discussed off camera before, with the very, very vague rules on Rolemaster, and maybe just for viewers' benefit, we are operating under the Rolemaster rule of basically firing a base spell attack at a foe that you can't see. So under Rolemaster, there is something called full cover, -20 to the roll, so you will have -20 to this, detected but not sighted. If you were staring at a zombie, for example, if you're casting what I think you're about to cast, you would not get the -20. But yes, you can do it.
So he'd like to cast Repel Undead 10.
Yep.
Full power. But he's also got some magical braces.
Yep.
Which, from memory, add some points. What do points mean? Prizes. So hang on. Braces. Add 2 points to the effectiveness of Repel Undead.
Okay. So this is... So how many points of undead? Oh, 10 points of undead. Is that right?
I think it is, isn't it? So I'm just checking. Sorry. Yeah, 10 points of undead plus 2 bonus points.
Okay. Cool. All right. Give me a roll, please. Now you do get -20 to this, as we have just described, but yes, you can definitely cast this. It is a base spell attack. You are first going to. Oh no, this is your first spell of the. Is it your first spell of the day?
It is.
Okay, so you get your freebie. You don't have to roll a transcend armor. Give me a roll. Hope.
4-0.
Sorry.
4-0. Hey, it's not a failure.
40.
40.
40. Cool. Any other bonuses to that I should be aware of as base spells, for example? You may not get both spells. Some professions don't.
No, I don't. There's no sort of channeling adjustment, is there?
That is base spells. That is. Does.
Oh, I meant sorry. Having an intuition of 97. That doesn't affect it, does it?
No.
No. You don't get the bonus, right?
No. Okay. Has he prepared?
Yes.
For how many rounds?
For how many rounds it took? Well, 4. 4, I think, because however many rounds before the doors opened. But we said, yeah.
Oh,
I think
4.
we said
Yep. You made it weighted maximum. Sure. It's 15, isn't it, Pete? It is 15.
Oh, for 20.
Oh.
For full prep.
For full prep, 20.
Obviously,
Yes, it is. Yep. Thanks, Pete.
Obviously a bit of breakdancing, gesticulation.
Okay.
All the rest of it.
So 40 plus
Noises.
15 plus 20, negative 20 because you can't see your target. Range, neither positive nor negative. Okay, so that results in a result of
Hey, at least it wasn't a spell failure.
yeah. Okay.
Good to buck the end of the evening.
Yes. Now you are what level, please?
9.
9, and you are facing down that. Okay. All right. So, Etienne Gilderflower, am I right? Am I right in that? Just want to check. This could be quite an important roll. So you rolled 40 initially. You had 15 because you were gesticulating. You prepared for 4 rounds, which is plus 20. You get negative 20 because you can't see your targets. So that's the result. That is absolutely the result. That's the modifier they get on theirs. It was going to be that. It's there, that. Okay. Do you want to know what they have to beat?
Go on. Drum roll.
Drum roll. This one has to beat a 70.
I like the odds.
Exclamation mark R space D 100.
Come on, Etienne.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. We need some luck. Oh, you're joking me. Oh.
That's on 1.
Dagnammit.
Dagnammit.
It's all right. We'll get the second one. I'll do them one at a time. It's fine.
You are 9, we said. Yes, you are. Okay. Actually, I had that wrong. And actually, the other one had to beat something lower than that, so they beat it anyway. This one has to beat. Actually, I'm not going to tell you because that's giving the game away. Yes, no, I told you once. Got to beat 68. Exclamation mark R space D 100.
Oh, come on.
This is not your night, guys.
really isn't.
It's really not.
All right.
Um,
Start again.
next, yes, start again.
Opportunity action from Leif was to move up. Is that okay?
Hang on just a sec. Yes, so Etienne has now shuffled back. Leif is now here. That's all you can do, Leif.
Yep.
It is now Mithan's turn.
She will say, do we need a wall across the door?
Wouldn't go amiss. Because that would give us prep time.
Okay. She will cast a wall across the door.
Okay,
Please.
just a second.
That means we can get Grey back too.
Just a sec. This is weird. Here is... Oh, there. Got it. Okay. That might have saved you bacon. All right, Mithan. Go for it, Mithan. What are you doing, please?
She's full prepped as well. She'd like to cast a wood wall right in the doorway. So to replace the door, she's doing a wood wall.
Okay. Now, last time we did this, Pete, I gave you a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
Because we put a wood wall there, but there was nothing to... description of the wood wall, please?
Oh, well, sorry, the door's open, isn't it?
It is. It is.
So she would just put it in the gap. So it would go from wall to wall of the doorway.
Got it. It couldn't have worked last time because the door was closed.
That's the one.
Got
I
it.
think.
Okay, yes. All right. Cast the wood wall with all of your prep. It only fails on a 1 or 2. You've only had 2 spell failures this round. Can you make it 3? Give me a roll.
Gee, no, 58. Okay.
58.
Ah.
58. The spell goes off. Spell worked. Far.
That's completely filling the space, isn't it? It's now, yeah.
What's the
That's-
Give me the definition, please.
It is creates a wall of wood up to 10 foot tall, 20 foot long, 2 foot thick.
That definitely fills up the space.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Done. The way is shut. How long does the wood wall last?
It lasts wood wall 1 minute per level,
1 minute.
and
per-
she's 10th. She's 10th level.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. The door is now sealed. Or the way is shut. You have 25% left action, Mithan. What else do you do?
She'll say, "Let's regroup." Grey, are you okay?
Okay. Grey, happy for you to give a one or 2. You didn't use any of your action, really, Grey. So happy for you to respond.
No. Well, I can't feel my arm, and I can't pick up my axe. Can you help me?
Axe, by the way, give me a roll, please. If it is a 50 or above, it bounces into the room, and it's now on the other side of the door. If it's 50 or below, it's in the corridor.
It's in the room.
It's in the room. Sorry, Grey.
My axe is in the room.
Okay. Anything else, Mathan, with your 25%?
She'll say, I don't think I can do anything to help you, but I reckon you should get out of harm's way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do we want to get out? Do we want to get out of here? Is what she'll say.
You just arrived.
Well, to be honest, there's only a certain number of characters who can do anything anyway.
Sorry, in the middle of a round, so we're keeping on going. That's Mithan's question. If people want to debate it, next round. Next is Demos. He's floating.
He continues to float.
He continues to float. Next character to act. There is a horrible. This is closer. Gray, Kiros, and Leif, plus Etienne. The four of you need to make a resistance roll, please. We will start with Gray.
Cool.
So this is a channeling resistance roll, and just coming your way, Ray. And this is the roll that's going to affect you all. So I need to remember what it is. Speed. I'm just going to roll it with the dice that I've got here. Okay. Great. What is your level, please?
8.
8. Cool. Can you please roll the dice and add on your channeling resistance?
70.
70. Gray, you are fine. Even with the negative 10 that you get on that roll. What is your channeling? Is it a negative?
No, it's +2.
+2. Okay. Gray, you just say, "Not today, Satan," and you are having utterly none of this. You are fine. It chills you, but you are fine. Next in line is Keros. Keros, you are 10th level. Keros, can you please give me a roll and then add on your channeling resistance?
Sure. Sorry, I've got a very sticky
Yep,
keyboard.
sure thing.
Did I roll? Oh, a beautiful 12.
Usually lucky, Keros. What is your bonus,
I know,
please?
and I had such a good day. Channeling resistance is +25.
That's a lot.
So 37.
37. So 30. That is a really, really healthy amount. It's not enough. Keros, can you please roll 1d10 hits of internal damage, and then let's see if you pass out again.
1d10. That's amazing. Oh, 7.
7. We're on 37, 36. You're now on 29, Keros. And then the same result again. Do you pass out? So I should have remembered this from before. What's 3 times your self-discipline, please? I think it was 34.
Please don't ask me to do math. Self-discipline is 13.
Yep, 13 times...
So 39.
39, yep. Minus the 7 that you took for damage. So you need to roll better, Keros, than a 18. Can you roll better than an 18, Keros?
Probably not. Let's give it a go. 69.
69.
Lol.
So, lol. So, Keros, you, for the second time, you see stars. You're still stunned, of course. You see stars. You nearly black out, but you manage to fight against it. You're okay. The next in line is Leif. Leif, you 9th level or 10th?
10.
10th, cool.
Yep.
What is... Give me a roll, please, and add on your channeling.
Oh man, roll of 100.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Plus 10.
You are absolutely fine. You are not even interested. You barely recognize the scream. And then last in the line is Etienne. Etienne, you were 8th or 9th?
9th.
9th, okay. Give me a roll, please, and add on your channeling bonus.
41 plus 44, so 45, 75.
75. You are also fine. No damage to you. And then the very last actor was him.
Was who?
It was him.
Demos?
No, it was him. It was him. Anyway, wow, lucky. Okay, cool. That is the end of that round. Gray, you are still stunned this round. And Kiros, you are still stunned 3 rounds. Okay, rolling initiative. Any changes to initiative I should be aware of?
Potentially. I've got to ask you a question first, though. Yes, we'll say yes.
Okay.
But Nyathra will go first anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. All right, cool. Save. We're off. Leif is first to act, actually.
Not traditional.
No, it's not.
He's never first to act. He will say, "What are we doing?" He would ask Kiros if she wants him to move up in front of her. That's the first thing he'd do.
Happy for you to use your action now, Kiros, for a yes or no. Conscious you got a sticky keyboard, takes you a while to respond. Hello, Kiros.
Oh.
Hello, Kiros. Okay.
See,
Sorry, I've got a sticky keyboard.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, agreed. Sorry, yes, thank you.
So Leif will slip past Kiros and say,
50% action.
What? Thank you. And yeah, we'll say, what now? Do we get out of here, or do we re-attack, or yeah? And he'll hold any other action he's got until we've had something of a discussion, perhaps.
Okay. Next to act is the ethanol.
So, here's an interesting thing. The ethanol had paced out these corridors. If you remember.
Yep.
So she knows the distance of the corridors.
Yep.
So from where, if she teleported,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't got that, how far forward would she need to be to teleport into the room in front of the giant magnet? Laterally.
Okay. So she definitely paced that out. I do remember. I don't remember under what circumstances she was doing it in. Did she have time? Was it in the lull? Was it mid-battle? What was the...
It was lull time before she, as she approached she'd paced out the first patches, the second patch. We got rid of the shriekers.
Right. Okay.
And then she was going in towards the magnet, but she was pacing. She'd already measured the first corridor and the second one, and was measuring a third at the point where she got picked up.
Okay.
Because it was always her intention, if she got into trouble, to teleport back out,
yep.
thinking that she could back into the corridor she's in now.
Yeah. What's the fairest thing to do? So she paced. She did pace this way. She paced
Then
that way.
Yep. And then she was mid-pacing that way to the door, and of course, when she hit the door, she went through.
She went through, right. So she's really trying to figure out what is that distance, right?
Yeah.
Both what is that distance? Where is her intended target? Where does she want to end up?
Well, I guess ideally into the actual room itself that she was pulled into.
Yeah.
Obviously, she'd take a metal off. That would be the ideal.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't actually have the distance on me as to.
Yep. So this is a teleport spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have you got the description there, please?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Caster teleports to a location 100 feet away. There can be no intervening barriers between the caster and the point. Oh, hang on, no, wrong one. Caster can teleport to a point up to 50 feet away. The caster can pass through objects by specifying the exact distance and the direction to be travelled. If the arrival point coincides with solid or liquid material, the caster does not move. Instead, he is or she is stunned for 1 to 10 rounds.
Okay. All right. So, yep. So I think some kind of masked roll. Is it reasoning and memory? It seems to be the most logical to figure out where she needs to be. And the thing is that she hasn't seen this room. Had she seen this room, I would have said it was a lot easier. She's paced out the distance, yes, but she hasn't actually been in there. And often with these spells, it's based around whether you've been to the location.
Okay. What about the corridor immediately in front of the door?
Yes. Yes. Yep. That to me seems a lot more reasonable because she's been there and she did pace it out. And it was only 2 days ago. I was wondering, maybe if it was longer ago. I'm just literally thinking on the fly here. If it was longer ago, I'd say you'd probably have to do a memory check. But it was only a couple of days ago. Look, let's go with it. Yeah, she's been there. She paced it out. She definitely did it. So you'd have a sense of distance. I'm happy with that. Yes. So she could go slightly before the door before disaster struck. I'd be happy for you to teleport there. Yes.
All right, she'll do that then. She will have to explain what she's doing, however, before she does it.
Okay.
So I'm teleporting into the room. Hang on, I'll be back. Something like that.
But you're not going into the room, correct? You're going just outside the room.
Just outside the room. Obviously, I'm going to have to. I can't cast this round because I need to take all my metal off.
Okay. Okay.
So she'll get her kit off and she will, as she's doing that, explain that she knows the distance. She's going to teleport and try and get the sword and come back. Can you guys hang on for 4 or 5 rounds?
Okay.
Yay or nay?
One thing to sorry, just quick. Sorry, answer that question. But one thing to note: she will lose her prep because she is taking off her medal, unless she does it very slowly.
Well, she hasn't actually got an awful lot of it, to be honest. I mean, she's got she's got to take her amulet and a belt and a pack off.
Okay. Oh, her amulet. Where was her amulet previously?
Around her neck.
Well, no, it's not. not around her neck. It's stuck to the slab. Anything metal.
Yeah, but the Tarquin brought all that shit back.
No. It's stuck to the slab. She doesn't have any metal. Actually, that makes things easier. Yes, she doesn't have any metal. Anything metal on her is still affixed to the slab. Her short sword, everything.
Oh, that wasn't said at the time. Because
Yep.
Etienne, I mean,
Definitely.
Tarquin specifically said he was collecting my stuff.
No. It wasn't able to collect her stuff. 100%, definitely, all of Neathanel's equipment is still sticking to that wall. Definitely. No doubt about it. No doubt about it in my mind. And that was certainly made very clear to Giles. Definitely. So she doesn't have. There was no way of getting it off the slab.
So you can't slide it off.
No, can't touch it. Can't budge it. Yeah, sorry. I just that's why I was trying to figure out what metal. When you're saying metal, what metal she has, because it's all still stuck there. Everything metal that she had on. The stuff was ripped out of her ears. It's got all of her amulets, etc., have been pulled off her neck. Her short sword's still stuck there. Everything is there.
Okay, that's sorry, that wasn't made clear. Has she picked up a short sword since then?
I'm assuming not.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay.
No, utterly no doubt about it. That was certainly made extremely clear to Giles that he could not remove anything metal, yours or anything else, on that slab. I'm afraid. So maybe getting rid of any metal on her is an easy thing to do because she doesn't have any.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem because I need that shit back. We didn't really have any theories on how to do that, though, did we? Really?
No.
Oh well, shall I do it anyway?
If you've got the PowerPoints for it.
I've got full PowerPoints, yeah. Yep, all right.
Okay. Cast. Give me a roll. You're prepared for 4 rounds. It only fails on a 1 or a 2.
96.
96. Finally. Good roll. Done. Graham, some information coming into your chat in a second. Okay, information in your chat now, Graham.
Oh, God. I haven't got a light, have I? I haven't got a light on my head then.
Nope.
Real.
Nope.
All right. So I'll take out a torch and light it. Well, it's not my go, is it?
That's not you. Well, out of what? Sorry.
What?
What do you take it out of? You don't have a pack. Is it stuck to the thing at the back? Well, at least the metal parts are. I mean, Tarquin didn't specify as cutting anything off, so I'm assuming that's where the pack is.
Yeah, sorry, none of this was made clear to me, so because I've been assuming that I've actually got my stuff because he said he'd get my stuff. So everything that's happened since then she's done, she's not probably done.
Okay. No, definitely. Tarquin was told very clearly he couldn't get. He might have got your clothes, perhaps. Made sure that you. I don't know what he got, but he was definitely told no metal. So anything metal is still stuck to that slab. Actually, to be fair, Graham, you've just teleported, so we'll need. There's a 10% orientation, so we'll call it that's your round for the moment, and come back to you. But no, as I say, no question in my mind. Anything metal is still stuck to that slab. And when Giles and I, if you want to go back and have a listen or a watch of the recordings, that was made very, 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 very clear that I
didn't know, so
right. Cool. All right, moving on. Great. Ethanol is now gone. Great. What do you do?
Well, he'd quite like to get back to where the others are,
Okay.
and not have his back turned down that scary corridor, if possible.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So 50% action to shove past Leif, so you're in between.
If you could get to like where Keros is, or between around Keros, so that maybe she could give him some healing if she's got the ability to.
Yep. So that is all you can do, I'm afraid, because you were stunned this round. So action of 50% to move past Leif.
That's fine.
Cool. Okay. Tarquin, you've prepared one round.
I think Alex he's just said be right back. She's just popping out somewhere.
Okay. Thank you for that. Mithun.
She's got a work call. Mithan will say, I think we need another wood wall to protect us. She will move, flatten herself to the side if we want to go past her, and she'll begin preparing.
Done. Etienne.
Oh, cast. I mean, prepare.
Prepare. Done. These guys do. Okay. Alex is away, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What would Keros do?
Could she tell what's wrong with Grey's arm? With
Uh,
that little nifty ability she has of knowing what the difference is?
she probably could. She probably could.
Or would that take too long?
length of time is probably not relevant, but she is still stunned 3 rounds. So
okay, well then.
because spell failure, so Keros kind of mumbles and staggers, as are you, Gray, because you're stunned as well. She's happy to help, but she probably can't help right now.
I'll just have a stunned conversation about cats.
About cats. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the end of that round. Rolling initiative. Any changes to initiative I need to be aware of? Nope. It is Neathnel's turn. And
So,
yep.
So from memory, when she was catapulted into, what was it? Don't know. When she was catapulted through the door, did flames not rise up?
She didn't know. I mean, really.
Oh, well, but other people would have known, right?
Maybe. I'll tell you what, because you are now by yourself, Neathnel, can I please ask for both Pete and Aiden to jump out of this chat? Thank you.
Sure.
Keros too, thank you. I mean, to answer your question, Graham, she said the word magnet, which I think I was pretty generous giving to her, really, considering what happened. She wouldn't know. I mean, she was just rocketed through the door, intense pain. She doesn't know. She doesn't remember flames, put it that way. So that is what she sees.
Well, all right. We should have to come straight back then.
Okay.
She'll prepare to come back.
All right. Okay. Done.
I'll bring him back. It's fine.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Back.
That was short.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, stop that video. There we are.
There we go. Is Gray back with us?
Yep.
Gray, it is your turn. You are now unstunned.
He would want to look after Keros, maybe pull her a bit further up the stairs so that she's not in harm's way, I guess. Move her out of the way of everybody.
Okay. So using 50% of your action to push past Etienne, although Etienne to move to one side, so push past Mithan, kind of pulling Keros with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that.
There. Come on.
Yep.
She's out of harm's way.
Yep. And Etienne's up against the wall. Cool. All right. Anything else saying or doing for him?
At this stage, No, I don't think so. He would probably ask. He would probably just say, "I don't know if everybody heard, but there was a couple of scary screams before. I think something might be at the end of that hallway as well, or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Watch out."
Watch out. Okay, good. Leif, your turn.
He is going to move back. Let me have a think. Actually, he might. Actually, no. He might. Sorry, change that. He would like to. What was the thing? Yep. He would like to move forward and pick up the rock.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. That's a picking up from the ground. Recover
Right.
item from the ground is 30%.
Thank you.
And he would like to throw it down the end of the hallway as we intended.
Okay, great. Can you give me just an agility roll, please? Roll based on your agility.
Oh, jeepers. Oh, 77?
77 plus
12.
plus 12. Yeah. Good throw. Good throw this time. The light ends up there, and there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, and then he would like to move back as far back as right back up to Etienne, as far back as he allows, as that space allows.
Okay.
Thank you.
Done. Great. Next to act as Tarquin. Tarquin. So do we have Tarquin's handler back with us? Or do we want to make a joint decision on what Tarquin would do, perhaps? Continue to prepare. Prepared
Yeah.
three rounds. Okay.
3 rounds. Yep.
Cool. If in doubt, prepare. Right. Mithan.
She will move back as well, and
Okay.
will prepare. She'll shuffle back. Only 10% movement, but just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Done. And okay. From inside the room, noises begin. All kinds of strange, unnatural sounding, unpleasant sounds begin to emanate from the room. Neathanol, right by you, there is a horrible sounds. You are in the pitch black and that happens. I need to take a phone call. 1 second, guys, and then Neathanol, I'm going to be asking for a resistance roll.
I'm wondering if you threw that rock where there might be a faint glow.
Perhaps not, but ask Chris. I don't remember how long this hallway is. There might be if she can make her way back down, but she can. Well, Elvish eyes, like she might. Chris has got the numbers on that actually.
if it's down the end of the corridor, then the light will shine down that corridor. Presumably, there may be a faint out.
It's down the bottom of the right hand up, right? So
Yeah.
you're at the top of the left hand one, right?
Yeah, so I might be able to see the bottom left of the.
Yeah.
So to speak.
But you at least know where it is. So why would you put your hand on your turnaround?
Yeah.
You know, you can feel where the wall is, and you just run along with your hand on the wall. I mean, so yeah, sorry to it sort of slightly occurred. Oh no, she needs a light. Like it did sort of occur, and I didn't pick up on you not having your equipment either.
No, I didn't get at all because I actually said to Tarquin it was never mentioned because all I left is make sure you get my kit, and then we didn't hear.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Just heard from Alex. We have lost Alex. So she won't be joining us tonight. So I just caught the tail end of that, Graham. Just to be clear, please listen to recordings because I stated a lot of times all of Neathanel's gear any metal was lost. I thought that was well and truly known to all and sundry.
Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't pick up on it. I mean, I'm not questioning, absolutely not questioning, but I'm just apologising that I didn't pick up on it either, Graham. Sorry.
I mean, Tarquin would have been acting without our knowing, so yeah. But yeah.
Yep. It was made explicitly clear that all of Neathanel's metal items were stuck to that wall. I couldn't have been clearer. Okay. So, Neathanel just heard a horrific shriek next to her.
You want me to roll, yeah?
Just a sec. Just 1 second. Right. Hope for a lower result. Not bad. Okay. Neathanel, what level are you, please?
10.
10. Okay. Uh, 20. Okay, you have to beat Neathanel a 29.
Sorry, 92.
92. You're absolutely fine. Yeah, that screech, that horrible sound was pretty close to you. Again, this time somewhere in here, Leif and company. And that's... It's going to affect everybody. We'll start with Leif.
E100. You on the roll now?
Just a sec.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What level are you, please?
10th.
10th. You got to beat a 79, Leif.
Nope. Rolled a 37. It's got a plus 10, so no.
1d10 damage on you, please.
8.
8. You're on 142. Next in line is Etienne. Etienne, you are 10th?
9th.
9th, thank you. You have to beat a 82.
82.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. 34 plus 30. No, 68.
How much damage do you take, please?
So how do you work that out?
Just 1d10.
Oh. 6.
6. Etienne, you are on 130. Next in line is Keros. Keros is... This is awkward because she's not here. She's 10th. She's got to beat a 79. She's got plus 25, I remember, to her channeling, I think. Can someone roll for her, please?
Aiden.
56.
56.
Yeah.
5, 6. She makes it? I don't believe it, but she makes it. Nice rolling. Next is Gray, who is 8th.
Yeah.
8th. Gray, you've got to beat an 85.
Oof. Okay. 33.
33.
33, yeah.
Yep, 1d10 damage. How much do you take?
1d10. 7.
7.
Yeah.
Ouch. You are on 111.
Cool.
Next is Tarquin. Tarquin is 9th, I believe. He has to roll an 82. Can someone roll for Tarquin, please?
I can, again, if you want.
Thank you.
6.
6. Fair to say Tarquin takes 10. Can you roll for Tarquin, please? See how much he takes.
Sure. 1.
1. Lucky. He's on 66. And then lastly, Demos, please. Demos is 8th. He has to beat an 85 as well.
He's rolled a 26.
26. How much does Demos take?
He takes 4.
4. He's on 61.
Ben's feeling left out.
Mithan's feeling left out. Did we do Mithan? She didn't roll?
No.
Let's roll Mithan. She is
I
what
shouldn't
level?
have mentioned that.
No, you should have. Thanks for your
She's
honesty.
10.
Thanks for your honesty.
She's 10.
Thank you. She has to roll a 79.
Nope.
Nope. How much does she take?
She takes 10.
Takes.
Now I'm really regretting my choice.
Sorry, Pete, but thank you for your honesty. 177.
Yeah.
There you go. Ouch. Etienne Gilderflower, you have prepared for one round. What are you doing?
What's the minus on 1 round prep? Is it
Negative 15.
taking a lot of damage, aren't we? Okay, I'll give it a go.
Okay. Now this is yep.
$20.
Plus.
Uh, 89.
It's 109. That is successful.
Okay.
Give me a roll.
Gesticulation.
Yep.
All the rest of it, jumping up and down.
Yep.
86.
86. The spell, even with the minus 15, goes off. What happens?
So he's going to cast the same spell again on the Shriekers.
Okay. Okay, great. So let's do that again. What was the dice roll?
The dice roll is 86.
86. Plus 15 for gesticulation, negative 15 for that. Oh, that's a good roll. That is a good roll.
And then in terms of points, it'll be 12 again.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. And what level are you, please, Etienne?
9th.
9. Okay. Okay. Just fish. No, okay. And what's the difference? Can you if a certain amount it's such and such, if it's a certain amount it's something else?
Sorry. Shall I read the spell?
Yes, please. Thanks.
So this is the description of repel undead 1, obviously. It causes undead to flee or disintegrate.
Yep.
All have a class assigned to them. The spell will affect 1 point of undead class, etc., etc.
Yep.
Creatures and monsters provide different description. Each target is entitled to an RR. If the target fails by 50 or less, it will flee.
Yep.
If it can't flee, it remains motionless. If the target fails by more than 50, it disintegrates.
Got it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very good. You have 25% action left, Etienne. What do you do?
Tell people what he's done, and I guess ask what we should do, assuming Nathanel comes back. How we feeling?
Okay.
And he'll remain pressed to the wall if people want to go past him. That's fine.
Okay, done. Sure thing. Just conscious there's a lot of sound effects going on. I'm mindful of your head, Graham, in particular. Is that any of that irritating? Do I need to switch it down or off?
Oh, no, it's fine.
All right.
No, it's good. Thank you. No,
Okay.
it's all fine.
Okay, cool. Next actor is Keros. Keros is still stunned. She's stunned for another 2 rounds. Group decision. What would she do?
I think she'd move back.
Back with Grey and up the stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That is the end of the round. Ending the rounds. Initiative. Any changes to initiative that I need to be aware of?
Nope.
Okay. Niathal, you're first to act. You are alone in the dark.
With that rock moving, and
Yep.
rather than elven eyesight, can she see the far end of the corridor from where she's?
Yeah. So let's figure this out. The spell affected 10 foot, Pete, is that right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So, reason with me here, guys. To answer your question, that the distance along here is just double check, but I think it's 40. But I'll just check. 1 second. I'll just take that off there. I'll increase the light. So the distance down to the corner that she's at, that Neathanel is at, is a distance of pretty much bang on 50 foot. Okay? So these are the rules that I put into play, which you guys have a copy of. You guys can now see that. So,
Sorry, where? Sorry.
coming into the into the screen. So night vision. Indoor without, this is for elves. Indoor with artificial light. Clear visibility up to twice the light's source range, so that's 20 foot. Dim visibility extends double the radius beyond the illuminated area. So the light source is, so you tell me if you can see it. I don't think so because the distance is 50 foot. Clear visibility up to twice the light source range, which is 20 foot. Dim visibility, -20 to perception, extends to double the radius beyond the illuminated area. That's like 30 foot, correct? Have I got that right?
Make it
Was it
40?
40? Yeah, 40 because it's double. So yes.
Yeah.
The light's pretty dim, unfortunately, at Neathanel. The answer to that is she can't. It's just not.
So
It's
she
just not strong enough.
So she'll run back down the corridor towards that corner anyway, using putting her hand against the wall,
Okay.
counting her steps as she goes.
Okay. I mean, she did this. She paced it out. So yeah, she gets down to that corner very easily. There is no impediment, and she does see the light at the end of the tunnel, literally. That was
Okay. Well, she'll go for the light.
okay. What is she? She's walking? How far could she walk in around?
Oh, she has to walk. She can't go any faster.
Would you go any faster in the pitch black?
If I knew what was in front of me, maybe.
But you don't know what's in front of you.
I mean, I'm using her hand obviously against the wall, so she doesn't run into anything. But she can move 60 feet walking or 90 feet jogging.
I mean, I think surely,
60 feet.
yeah. I think natural. Yeah, you'd err on some degree of caution. Surely, you would have thought. She does get down to the ends, so she's right there, and she sees the light 50 foot away. Next round. Sorry, next actor. Is Leif.
He'll answer Etienne.
Yep.
And he'll say, I think, because Etienne had asked what he thinks we should do. Leif will say, I think that's the same spell that summoned whatever it was that was smashing through our walls last time from the room. Can he do a memory check, actually, I think, to make that statement, if you know what I mean?
It was 2 days ago. I'm happy for you to. I'm good for you to say it sounds similar. Yep.
Yeah. If I can remember, it was however many months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll say, I think we should barricade ourselves and wait for, like, put more walls up and wait for Neathanel to come back.
Etienne, you responds. You barely used your round.
Yeah. Keep. Yeah. I mean, I guess if we put more barriers up, better not to block the passage, but certainly to block the room. Also, if Neathanel's teleporting back, don't stand where she was standing for obvious reasons. If you'd have the wherewithal to do that, then great.
Okay.
Let's make a point of that.
Okay. Anything else from you, Leif?
No, he's just going to. No, that's it. Thank you.
Cool. Mython?
We'll continue to prepare.
Okay. What would Kiros is still stunned? Anything else that she would do you think? Nope. We'll move on. We'll assume she's
move out of where Nathaniel was standing.
Okay.
If she's anywhere near it. Yeah.
I was wondering if someone was going to remember that because I certainly did.
Yeah.
Ray would help her.
Yep.
I think Tarquin was closest to Nathaniel when she went, so Tarquin could be the person to.
Yep.
Keep out of there.
Yes. Oh, actually, Etienne, you haven't acted this round. What do you do this round, Etienne? Respond to Leif. Yeah, it was actually. Yes.
Well, I guess he'll start preparing.
Okay. Cool. And Gray, you were dragging Kiros upstairs. You've now been alerted that that Neathanel could arrive back any time, so you've probably avoided that spot. I'm really pleased that. Good on you for remembering that, because I certainly did. Anything else you're doing this round, Gray?
Just trying to be alert to any kind of movement. He's just trying to be perceptive as much as he can, and he's got his shield up ready to kind of protect anyone around him.
Nice.
Namely Kiros.
Cool. And his right arm is just hanging kind of limply in the side.
Yep.
Tarquin's now prepared for 4 rounds. Does he do anything? Nope.
No.
Nope.
He's going to hold. I reckon he would hold unless something happens, and then he would act, I'd say.
Okay, cool. And that is the end of that round. Play one more round, guys, and then close it for the night. How does that sound?
Yep. Cool. Yep.
Oh, you guys can't see on screen. Right?
No.
It can now.
Oh, can I just ask, actually, but during that round, was there any more changes to the sounds from the room?
Yes. Yeah. There was a bit of this. Whoa. Something odd with Discord sound tonight, don't you reckon? It's coming in and out.
Yes. Yeah.
So yes, slightly different sounds. Yes. Strange noises, very weird noises, and banging on that door, beginning to bang on that door. Okay, rolling initiative. Any changes to initiative I need to be aware of? Nope.
No.
Okay. Neathanel, you have seen the lights. You have seen the lights, Neathanel.
Okay, well, she'll run down and pick it up. and run back again.
Okay.
Fast as she can.
Okay. Cool. I have one of these that I've saved earlier. 1 second. Where is my neothanol with some light? Is it here? Is it this one? Yeah, definitely something odd with the sounds, right? Yes, neothanol with a lantern. How about that? That's cool.
Cool.
Just coming. There is neothanol with a lamp. So she runs down for. So you need to tell me the stuff, Graham. So it's a distance of 50 foot.
Fast as she can. So if she can, she wants to run as quickly as she can. So I mean, obviously, she walks 60 foot. She jogs 90 feet. If she can run, it'll be 120.
Okay.
If she can sprint parts of it, it's
she can only do
180.
two. So she can do two. As described previously, you can only do 2 paces per round. So she can go from a jog to a run. So she runs double. So she gets down there, and she
120.
Yep. She. You tell me what she does in terms of picking stuff up from the ground. That's an action. So tell me how much that is, and then, yeah, basically, you've got the percentages in the rounds. You tell me what she does.
Out from the ground is 30%.
Thanks.
Then she can run 80 foot.
Okay, great. So she can run 80 foot. She now has a light. She runs back 50 here and comes around the corner for 30 or so. She gets to about there. She has a light. And that one is gone. You guys have all seen neothanol come around. Well, sure, figure you're assuming it's neothanol. Come around, grab the light, and bail. Next is Leif. Your turn.
He will just hold position.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. No, I don't think there's too much to do.
All right. Cool. Gray.
Gray is going to. Oh my god, my brain has just turned to mush suddenly. Not channeling. What's it? He's trying to store up energy.
Spell preparation.
Preparation. Yeah.
Yep.
He's doing that.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right, mate. That's all right. You just need a good nice cup of tea and a lie down by the sounds of it.
I do.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I just had to quickly read an email, and then my head was still in the email.
Got it.
Yes, we'll do some spell prep.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Tarquin is next. Holding, I'm assuming. He's tell me if he would do anything. Going once, going twice.
I wonder if he would. I wonder if he would. He's aware that if for some reason the lights go out, he would be. Yeah, I reckon he'd cast night vision.
Okay. Yeah.
dark vision.
Yeah, cool.
That's something he's done in the past.
Yeah, definitely. He's done ample prep. Only fails on a 1 or a 2. Give me a roll, please.
I'll do that. Oopsies. Yep. Getting all the good rolls at this end of the night. 93.
There you go. Where were these with the first part of the game?
It would have been a complete different session if Kiros had got that on her shock boat or yeah.
Definitely. There are also two undead turn undead attempts that succeeded. That failed.
Yes.
Great. Tarquin now has night vision. He can see as if it was day. Please, if you guys can help me remember that he now has very, very, very good vision. Anything else that he would do for his remaining 25%?
Can you see anything down the hallway or anything? He'd probably use general perception to kind of figure something, if he could see anything.
Yeah. Give me a roll. Yeah, fair call.
Sure. I'll do that roll. Oh. Well, 16.
16. It's masked.
That's right.
He has a very high skill. I think it's 105 from memory. He, I've got it. I've got it. Aiden. All good. He does see all the way down passage. It looks like this. He doesn't see anything. There's nothing down there.
Cool.
Nothing untoward anyway. Very, very odd Discord sound tonight. I wonder if it will show up in the recording. Next is Mifan.
She will continue to prepare, please.
Okay. Kiros is now finally, after 3 rounds, is unstunned. I'm guessing she might prepare. What do you think? She doesn't need to. But, yep. Okay. Okay. Cool. Etienne.
He's still preparing.
Okay.
We'll prepare some more.
Yep. Neathanol. Close to you.
Yep.
Very close to you. There is another horrible. You're 10th level, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe 11th. I don't know. Let's see. We haven't done the XP recently, but anyway.
Yes. You need to beat a whopping 27 ethanol. Can you do that?
15.
Sorry?
No, 1-5.
Ah, boo. Can you roll 1d10 damage, please, on the ethanol?
7.
What's her channeling?
Not great. No, she's. Oh, hang on. No, what is it? +5.
Yeah, and she
Thanks
also.
for reminding.
Yeah, she also has had negative
Plus
15.
5.
She's also had negative 15 to every single roll, which we forgot to do tonight as well, which we should have put on that. And Tarquin's had negative 30 as well. So, how much damage does she take, please, Graham?
7.
7. Okay, she's on 102. Yeah, just this horrendous noise just reaches into her and steals out part of her soul, it feels like. Just utterly chilling and horrendous to hear. And that is the end of the round. And I think, unless you particularly guys want to play on, we leave it there for the night. What do we think? Or are we keen for another round?
No, happy to call it. I think. That's...
Yep, I think hopefully we'll have some better rolling next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, complete reset required, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some run luck.
Rolling credits. That was yeah.
Yep.
Just a couple of dice rolls can make all the difference, right?
Really can.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first Repel Undead spell from Etienne, if that had been not a 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit annoying.
Yeah. And just apologies, Graham, to you that the message didn't quite get through that you didn't have your gear. I thought we had talked that well and truly through.
I'm sure I haven't listened to the episode. I'm sure it was mentioned, but obviously we weren't necessarily there, So.
Yep. No, we definitely any of her rings, etc. gone. Yeah. There we go, folks. And switching off the recording.